I thought this summer I'd be a little proactive and get a couple of different cooling vests and try them out. So this is just an overview and a comparison of these two different styles of cooling vests. The first one is this evaporative cooling vest that I've got on right now, and the second one is based on chilled ice packs. Alright, so this evaporative cooling vest is, there are a bunch of different kinds. I actually just bought mine on Amazon. This is a Techniche International cooling vest. It actually just kind of looks like a basic, like insulated piece of clothing. And I got the silver because I was thinking in the sun it might reflect the heat a little bit, reflect the sun. All you do with this guy, soak it in water, kind of wring it out, and put it on. The thing with the evaporative cooling vest is that you've got to use them in dry climate. So if you've got high humidity, 80–90% humidity, you're not going to get a lot of evaporation. And this is based on evaporative cooling. And then as the water evaporates, it actually takes some of your heat with it and just keeps you cool. I've read a lot about these online. A lot of people use them, people who are into like motorcycle rides and working in the sun, like highway workers, things like that. Most people say they really only last a couple hours. It's not like a 6–7 hour kind of thing. And that's the evaporative cooling vest. I'm just gonna dunk this guy and put it on, and I'll show you what that's like. I've got a bucket of water. You can do this in the sink, obviously, but I just thought I'd do it outside. And I'm just gonna soak it. And just gonna make sure it gets really soaked. But it does seem to be very absorptive, like super absorptive fabric. And I'll just pull it out and all the instructions kind of wring it out a little bit. I think, the more you wring it out, the less it's going to last. So I'm not going to wring it too much, but I'm wringing it a little bit. And then I'm just going to put it on. And actually, it doesn't feel too drippy. It does kind of feel like it's got some sponge in there. And actually having the water feels pretty good. I'm assuming it's going to get my shirt wet. That's just kind of what I wanted to show you. But it actually feels really cool, like instantly cool, but not really shockingly cold. The thing with that icy vest is that it's pretty cold when you put it on. I mean, those are ice packs. I have had it on like a minute, and I'll show you that, yeah, it's definitely getting my shirt a little bit wet, but not too bad. So it's not the kind of thing, like, it doesn't look like you've just been in a huge water fight or anything like that, because while it is wet, and I'm definitely getting, I'm getting a little bit wet. I'm not getting totally drenched. So that's kind of cool. I had thought that maybe wearing one of these things, the water would just be like dripping down into my pants and getting my cell phone wet and all that kind of stuff, but it actually doesn't feel too bad. It's just a cooling feeling, just that awesome cooling feeling that sometimes you crave if you do have heat problems like I do. All right, now as you can see, this one is a totally different deal. It feels a little bit more like a flak jacket or something like that. Before I forget, I should say that I actually got this for free from, I don't know if it's the National Multiple Sclerosis Society or some kind of branch, but if you just look online for like free cooling vest, you can apply for one of these. It's a great program. You can get a free cooling vest. They have a couple different styles. You just need to supply documentation of your diagnosis and that kind of thing and fill out some forms. And they'll actually send you one of these guys. Alright, so let me just show you how this works. First of all, I've got the neck thing on. It's kind of like a little neck cooler. And this guy works just like the rest of it. It's just full of these little ice pouches that you might put in like your lunch box or whatever. And you can throw this whole thing in the freezer, or you can just pull the pouches out and put it in the freezer. And this is a nice accessory. But as for the vest, this is kind of what it looks like. It's pretty flexible. It has a Velcro like this. I'll kind of show you that Velcro like that, and it's got a zipper right here in the middle. And all this is just straight up pockets with these little icy cooling bags in it. And this one, you don't get it wet or anything like that. It's not based on evaporative cooling. It's based on cooling with ice. So, or ice packs. This thing has 9 ice packs in it. There's 2 on each side. So 2 over here, 2 over here, and then the whole back on the inside again, or just the whole inside are just pockets with ice pouches. It's adjustable. You can sort of adjust it up here by changing the Velcro, and these sides are kind of, you know, Velcroed together. So you can adjust it for different size people. I'm about 6 foot 170, and it seems to fit pretty well. A couple things I'd say about this. This one does come with a separate second set of ice packs, so you can just pull all the packs out once they warm up, put them in the freezer, and put all the fresh ones in, and then just keep cycling it. So that's kind of cool. The other thing is that it doesn't require, you know, dry heat. You can use this in humidity and stay pretty cool. I'm thinking this one is going to be more effective for me in humid conditions, but as far as like fashion goes, this looks kind of funny. It just does. It's just got kind of a funny look to it. I feel like the evaporative cooling vest actually looks okay. It's almost like a vest I would wear. Almost like a vest I would wear. The other thing about this, downside of this, it's heavy. Alright, so I just put this on my kitchen scale, and fully loaded up, it's about 4.5 pounds, something like that. So, you know, it just feels kind of heavy. You can get different styles of these too. One thing I wanted to mention, there is another style of cooling vest, which actually is battery operated and has some kind of pump. I don't want to get one of those, it's like a couple $100, but it is another option. I've also seen people make DIY versions of these. So you take like a fishing vest and just get your own ice packs like these and just, you know, put them in the pocket. So I think there's a lot of ways you could do this, but it is cool that you can actually get one of these for free, a free cooling vest if you have MS and you know, you're diagnosed and all that. So anyway, that's my overview of these two cooling vests, the evaporative and the ice pack one. They both have some pluses and minuses, but mainly it's just a big plus because I see some possibilities of actually staying cool during the hot summer months, and that's pretty awesome.